20th of August 2010, Srinagar, Kashmir, as death continues to rule in Kashmir. The number of civilians killed by police and CRPF in the ongoing unrest since June 11 reached 62 as a youth was shot dead in Anantnag, Islamabad in South Kashmir, while a Sopore youth who has sustained fatal injuries in CRPF action late last evening succumbs to injuries at SKIMS this morning. A youth was shot dead while 8 others injured, 3 of them with bullets, when police and paramilitary forces were restored to indiscriminate firing on protesters in Bijbihara town of South Kashmir, Anantnag district on Friday. At least 30 people, 3 with rubber bullets, were injured in clashes between the protesters and the forces in Shopian town. Earlier in the morning, in Bijbihara town took to the streets and protested against Thursday's CRPF action in which several people sustained injuries, one of whom, Shaukat Ahmad Shalru, has to be referred to SKIMS. Late after the Friday prayers, hundreds of people again took to the streets of Srinagar Jammu highway and started a massive pro-freedom demonstrations. Police and CRPF men deployed there again restored to indiscriminate firing, killing Nazir Ahmad Wani, son of Abdul Rahman Wani, aged 27, of Parsa Mahla on the spot, and injured one more youth, Bashir Ahmad. Bashir was admitted in the hospital. 6 other people who were beaten up by the police and CRPF men were admitted to the sub-district hospital, Bijbihara. As soon as the word about the death of the youth spread in the town, announcements were made from the loudspeakers of the masjids asking people to come out. Thousands of people later carried the body of the youth as the funeral procession after marching through the streets of the town, reaching Jamia Masjid. After performing the Namaz-e-Janaza, the youth was laid to the rest in the nearby graveyard. The angry youth later attacked police station Bijbihara and tried to set it ablaze by hurling petrol bombs in it. However, police and CRPF fired hundreds of rounds in air and dispersed the youth. The protesters later set 3 vehicles in compound of the police station on fire. Curfew was lifted from Islamabad Anantnag town after 7 days as people started their work after 12 noon. However, after Friday prayers, pro-freedom demonstrations were carried out from Jamia Masjid Ahl Hadith. Then they marched towards the house of Irshad Ahmad Lagu in SK Colony, killed by CRPF firing on Saturday, to express solidarity with the family. In Mutton town, despite several restrictions, people marched toward the house of slain youth Muhammad Abbas Dhobi, who was succumbed to injury after being severely thrashed by CRPF personnel. In Shopian town, early in the morning, people took to the streets and organized massive pro-freedom demonstrations. The youth later entered into clash with police and CRPF, who resorted to intense tear gas shelling, injuring several persons. Police then used rubber bullets to quell the protesters. 3 youths, namely Riaz Ahmad Malik, Bilal Ahmad Ganai and Tariq Ahmad, who was sustained rubber bullet injuries, were referred to Srinagar. 2 policemen and IRF battalion were also injured after being hit by the rubber bullets fired by their own men. Police sources said after the Friday prayers, a huge procession was taken out from the Jamia Masjid, which marched through the town. In Kulgam, thousands of people took to the street after Friday prayers and staged massive pro-freedom demonstrations. Curfew was claimed in Khanmu town of Kulgam. However, massive protests rocked Khudwani, Ridwani, Vanipora and Rampora area. Thousands of people also marched towards the house of 8-year-old Milad, who succumbed to his injuries in SKIMS on Thursday, and expressed solidarity with the family. While in Srinagar, as Hurriyat has called off strike for 12 noon, shops, businesses and offices opened and traffic resumes on roads. However, ahead and after Friday prayers, protests broke out at a number of places including Shiraz Chowk, Khaniar, Renawari, Navhatta, Gojwara, Borikadal, Kaudara and Dalgate.